Hi design lovers, you feel that summer heat, don't you? Well, let's cool things down with a fresh and fun can packaging design that screams tropical vibes. And we will make it in Canva. I'm Zaki and welcome back to Din Studios YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, we talk about all things fonts, design tips and creative projects you can actually use. Today, we are cooking up a summer theme can packaging design. Whether it's for sparkling water, soda, juice or just a concept piece for your portfolio. This one's going to be bright, bold and super fun to make. But first, let's cook up some inspiration. Just like every great drink starts with quality ingredients, every strong design begins with a mood board. Let's head over to Pinterest and see what summer has to offer. Let's gather inspiration from Pinterest. We'll search can packaging design and see what we'll get from that. As you can see, many of these references feature fresh layouts with playful graphic elements. But what really stand out are the bold, vibrant colors paired with crisp white that keep everything balanced. This kind of color palette gives off a super refreshing and energetic look, perfect for something like a summer drink packaging. The overall style? Flat, clean, and modern, but definitely not boring. For this project, we are going with a simple, minimalist style enhanced with bright colors to give it that fun, energetic summer feel. Ideal for a sparkling water brand. Alright, now time to select our font. Let's choose a font that adds a touch of personality to our summer packaging. By the way, did you know that some Din Studio fonts are also available in Canva? Well, for this project, I'm using the Vintage Rotor font from our studio. It's a monoline script font with a handcrafted vibe. Clean, retro, and full of personality. This font adds just the right touch to our vibrant summer theme can packaging, while still keeping the layout minimal and easy to read. Vintage Rotor actually comes with beautiful ligatures and stylistic alternates, but heads up, these features aren't accessible in Canva just yet, so we'll work with the base style for now. Now, it's time to bring everything together in a mood board. For this project, our main keywords are colorful, vibrant, and fresh. We are aiming for a flat style design, no gradients here, so the bold typography really stands out. This keeps everything clean, playful, and perfect for a summer themed drink. Now, let's talk about color. We'll be using these four main colors as our core palette. They are bright, high contrast, and work beautifully together. We might also use a few tints and shades from these to support secondary elements in the layout. And for the font, like we mentioned earlier, we are using Vintage Rotor from dinstudio.com. This script font brings a nice retro feel and supports ligatures and stylistic alternates. But keep in mind, those features are only available if you grab the commercial version from the website. Here's a quick example. Check out the double T ligature, it flows smoothly, right? And this alternate version of the letter R adds just the right amount of flair to your text design. Now that we've got the inspiration, selected the perfect font, and built a mood board with bold summer vibes, it's time to bring it all to life. Let's jump into Canva and start designing our vibrant, minimalist can packaging step by step. Before we start designing, we'll determine what type of mockup we'll be using. This step is necessary so that we can set the artboard size from the start. And for this project, we'll use can mockups with various angles and splash effects, with the expectation that the end result will be more vibrant and appealing when presented. Alright, firstly, we'll open up Canva and choose the custom size feature. Since we know the size of the mockup, we only need to enter the dimension 50x150 by 2500 pixels. This step is important to ensure that our design will fit perfectly to the mockups we've prepared. And now, we'll insert the color palette from our previously prepared mood board into Canva. To do it is easy, we just need to make the shape, add a palette, give it a name, and then enter the hex code for its color. For the background, we'll use the background feature in Canva, and then we'll choose a darker pink so that the design has a strong and eye-catching base. Let's move to the main part. We write the name of the product, Island Squeeze, and here we'll use the heading feature because this name will also be the logo. That's why we need to ensure that the appearance looks strong and stand out. After that, let's change the font to Vintage Router. Now, we will arrange the size and text position to make the display look more appealing and proportional. To make it more dynamic, let's tilt the text a bit. These little touches could make the design more lively. Because Canva does not support these fonts ligatures and alternates, we can manually create swatches using the Canva element. For example, we can add a suitable swatch for the letter E and then adjust its size. We'll use this swatch to represent the E in this squeeze word, making the writing more decorative but not overly so. We now move on to the letter L. Let's arrange the shape of the swatch to make it look more unified. And then clip out any unneeded parts. After that, we change the color to white and add an outline to make it match the main text. We will also add a swatch to the letter S. Let's arrange the size and position to make it more natural, seamless, and harmonious with other letters. Next, we'll add information about the type of beverage it is. Sparkling water drink. We'll use the curve effect, change all the letters to uppercase, and adjust the spacing to ensure the display looks clean. We'll change the font to the red hat display font. It has a firm look that is perfectly suitable for informational text. To make this part look nicer, we'll add a blinking or sparkling icon in the middle of the text. This placement will enhance the fresh and enjoyable vibe in the design. Additionally, we'll add a tagline in the upper part. Open a can, find the island. We'll be using the same red hat display font, but we'll need to arrange the spacing among the letters to maintain the legibility. We will continue by adding the flavor Sparkle Watermelon while using the same font to ensure visual consistency. To make it more interesting, we'll add a watermelon illustration. We'll change the color to white, and then we can add the thickness from the shadow options to outline it and make it similar to the main font. We'll add sparkling elements around the watermelon to strengthen the vibe. At the bottom, add points highlighting the product's advantages: zero sugar, real fruit extract, and low calories. This is important for information as well as adding value to the design. Don't forget to include the packaging size 12.1 ounce. We will place it in an outline to make it clear. After all the elements have been added, we rearrange them so that there isn't too much white space and the composition remains neat. To strengthen the brand identity, we'll add green shapes to the upper part of the can and use them as a border. Next, we will add the text "Island Squeeze" inside those shapes to emphasize the brand's name. And we'll duplicate these shapes to the bottom part of the can as well. Lastly, recheck the sizes and positions of all those elements to ensure it looks balanced and harmonious. And this is it! The design of the front part is complete. The design is bright, simple, playful, and yet incredibly eye-catching. After we finish with the front, we'll go on to the back of the package. The back section generally provides information on nutrition facts, ingredients, production methods, and recycling recommendations. To ensure that the process does not take too long, let's speed it up. The essential point is that we'll arrange the information so it looks appealing and balanced. When we're finished, we click the Share button to export the front and back portion designs in JPG format and then select Download. Make sure to select all pages for the complete download. It's time to design the mockup. The first can will use the back design, while the second one will use the front design. We only need to click twice on the design layer and insert the previously exported JPG files. Then click Save and the mockup will be instantly modified. Apply the same process to the back part design layer. We can also change the color of the splash part using the liquid color layer. Click twice, change the color according to the design. Let's not forget to activate the layer. Finally, we will change the background color to ensure it aligns with the main color of our design. And voila! The can packaging mockup is fully ready for your cool portfolio or brand presentation. And here's our final summer can packaging design, fresh, bold, and totally ready to shine on your portfolio or presentation. We went for a simple and minimalist layout, but brought it to life using vibrant pop-up colors to give it that fun and energetic summer vibe. The result is clean but full of personality. Also, I've added a link to Canva file in the description box below. Feel free to tweak it and make it your own. Alright, now, what theme should we design next? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a fellow designer who needs some summer inspo. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.